Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation.
Greetings, Pine-Richland. I'm Paige. Today is February 25th, 2021, and it's an A-Day.
And I'm Aiden in person with the AK group. Now for today's announcements. Activity period. Today we'll be following an activity period bell schedule. During the activity period, a presentation on Black History Month will be shown, followed by the new episode of the show, Ramtastic. Black History Month. The month of February is Black History Month, which is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing the central role of African Americans in U.S. history. Each day this month, we will share a powerful quote from an influential African American. Today, we recognize Rosa Parks. Inkwell, get your art and original writing published this year. The final submission deadline for this year's edition of PR's own Inkwell magazine is March 5th, and they want your short essays, short stories, poetry, opinion writing, and art. Art submissions could include digital art, sketches, paintings, photography, collage, and anything else you've made and could submit a visual image for. Ask your English or art teacher or email Mrs. Jessica Walker at the web address found at the bottom of your screen for more information. Talent show. Last call for talent show participants. They would love to see what talent Pine-Richland High School has to display. If you are interested in the talent show and have not yet contacted Mr. Rickard or Miss Flora, please do so before this coming Friday. If you have any questions, also see or email Mr. Rickard or Miss Flora. Fact of the day. Let's check in with Cole for the fact of the day.
Hello, I'm Cole Erickson. I'm here with your fact of the day. The fact of the day is that 7 is actually an unlucky number in China. So if you're 7 years old, you're unlucky. Yeah, let's head back to them.
That's a great looking fact.
Yeah,
Cole.
great fact of the day. Thanks, Cole. The window to order your yearbook online has closed. You can still order a yearbook for $70 through the end of April. The price increases in May. Mail to PRHS or drop off your $70 check in room 221. Check should be payable to PRHS yearbook. Pie fundraiser. Support the Black Student Union by ordering mini pies today through tomorrow. Order forms available from members of the Black Student Union, French Club, or at the high school library. Buy a pie for Pie Day on March 14th. Theme Day Thursday. This week's theme is Camo Day. We hope to see everyone dressed in their hunting attire today. Next week's theme is 80s Day. Now let's send it over to Cole for today's feature.
Hello, I'm Cole Erickson with the student feature. Today we have Allie. So, Allie, what's your favorite country? What country do you want to go to?
I would really like to go to Ireland.
Cool.
Or New Zealand. Or Germany.
All right, what's your favorite book?
The man who mistook his wife for a hat or sharp objects.
Let's head back to them.
That was a great feature.
That was really brightened my day.
Thanks, Cole.
Prof. This year, the Pine-Richland Opportunities Fund plans to award 19 scholarships totaling approximately $37,500 To Pine-Richland High School seniors, scholarship applications will be available beginning March 1st, 2021. Student applications are due by April 9th. Descriptions of the current scholarships can be found on their website, which can be found at the bottom of your screen. Engineering and technology education. It is that time of year again, scheduling. Not sure what electives to take for next year? Look no further. Invest in your future by taking an engineering and technology education course. Some of the courses you have to choose from are CAD, systems engineering, robotics, and of course video production. Go to the department homepage located at the web address at the bottom of your screen for more course information and videos.
The following scholarships, contests, and workshops are now available. Stop in the guidance office or check on Naviance under Colleges tab Scholarship List. Now it's time to go to Cole for our PRTV Sports Report.
Hello, Pine-Richland. It's me, Cole Erkson, with your sports. Let's get into them. Track and field. There will be a track and field meeting in the high school cafeteria on Tuesday, March 2nd, beginning at 2:45 p.m. All those interested in participating this spring are encouraged to attend. Registration for track and field season is required before you are permitted to participate. Please register online by scanning a QR code. The official start date of the season is Monday, March 8th. For more information, contact Coach Hunkele at his email address found at the bottom of your screen. Girls basketball. Tonight, the varsity team will be taking away on the Shaler area. The game will be played at the Gateway Middle School at 4 p.m. Let's go back to those people.
Looks like we actually have some sports these days. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks great, Cole. Thank you for telling me the sports report.
And now let's go to Cole again for lunch. Cole's hooking us up with all the deets.
Hello, Pine-Richland. It's me, Cole. I'm here with your lunch report. Today, for lunch, we are going to be having popcorn chicken, cheeseburger, chicken filet, daily pizza choice, Bosco sticks with or without sauce, Italian hoagie, turkey bacon, cheese sub, and your daily entree salad choice. Let's head back to them. Yeah.
Popcorn chicken. Delicious.
Yum. Now let's go to Cole for weather.
Cole again.
It's snowing right now, I wish it was summer.
Hello, Pine-Richland, and it's me, Cole Erkson, again for your weather. So today we're going to be having a high of 38 and a low of 21. And tomorrow we're going to be having a high of 44 and a low of 35. Saturday is going to be a high of 49 and a low of 45. Sunday is going to be a high of 49 and a low of 38. Monday is going to be a high of 47 and a low of 26. Tuesday is going to be a high of 39 and a low of 29. And Wednesday is going to be a high of 44 and a low of 32. Let's go back to those people at the front at the desk.
It's the Cole show today.
A little bit rainy.
Cole's everywhere. All right, that's all for today. Today's an A day, and I'm Aiden.
And I'm Paige Johnson, in person with the AK group. Have a great day, Pine-Richland. See you later.
Happy Thursday.
The bell rang.
Good morning and happy Black History Month. My name is Daniel Bryan and I am a leader of the Black Student Union at the high school. The BSU wants to thank both student and staff for attention and engagement during this presentation. As you will shortly see, this presentation gave us the opportunity to bring together so many people, and we are so honored to share with you guys. Happy Black History Month and stay tuned.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones, and I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. No
matter how much money you have, no matter how famous you are, no matter how many people admire you,
Might be hard
you know,
to
being
face 'cause
black in
I'm
America
alone.
is
And
tough.
I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Shine stars fill up the sky.
I may not be black,
Take
but
my
I'm God's
people
child.
with me.
When I saw that man calling out with mama, I thought about my mama. What I kept thinking is, he must be seeing her already.
Yeah, it's a transition.
They're not ready.
Yeah.
So I'm here to tell you, we will march as a department with everybody in this community. I will march until I can't no more.
I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
To me, Black History Month is a time of great reflection. It's a time for me to think about what I've accomplished in the past year and what I hope to accomplish in the year to come. In what ways have I grown in my personal understanding of the lasting effects of racism in our country? How have I increased the visibility of the important contributions of Black and brown people in our society? What have I personally done to create a safe place of understanding and acceptance where all students feel valued in my classroom and our school community? And how can I continue to work towards a society in which every month is Black History Month?
I want to just express what Black History Month means to me. In particular, Black History Month, I feel it's an important month for us to recognize our achievements. And sometimes it highlights it for the world to see. Although we all know that Black history is American history. And we find out all the interesting things that makes us who we are. But another thing that I think about when I think about Black history is us. Us as individuals. We are Black history. If we look back at our ancestors, our grandparents, our grandmothers, aunts, cousins, the stories that they tell us that shows our perseverance and our resilience, that's a part of Black history as well. So every day that each generation goes further in achievements and acknowledgement, that just grows our Black history. So know that today you're high school students, but tomorrow you're changing the world. And that's a part of Black history as well.
February is a month to recognize, learn, and appreciate Black excellence and experience. As a society, Black History Month is a very important time to do this, but these actions and attitudes of appreciation should not be confined to just one month. As a white person, I will never be able to fully understand what it's like to be Black, nor can I speak on it. But I can listen to others' experiences and hear people's stories. I can research and celebrate accomplishments of Black inventors, artists, writers, scientists, political figures, and so many more. And I can remember that it is not the responsibility of Black people to educate white people on their history. I can acknowledge my own privilege simply based on the color of my skin and amplify Black voices without speaking over them. To me, Black History Month and every other month are times to be an ally to the Black community and further educate myself on better allyship.
Black History Month means standing on the shoulders of our elders and trying to continue the work they strive their entire lives to achieve.
Hi, I'm Ramon Rowley, one of the art teachers here at Pine-Richland High School. I've invited you to my studio today so that you can see some of my work in progress as I prepare for my show in September at the Pittsburgh Center for the Arts. Not all of the works that you see here are necessarily going to be in the final exhibition. Some will have to be left out. It's not because they're necessarily not as good or less beautiful. They simply may not fit the theme or story that the curator is trying to tell. And that is a great analogy to talk about why Black History Month is important. Black History Month is an invitation to explore the important contributions that were left out of the American narrative. The American narrative was curated by people who did not originally want to include positive Black history in the story they were trying to tell. So until we're able to re-examine the motives of those who curated our textbooks, celebrating certain stories while suppressing others, we must do the work. Black History Month is our commitment to educate ourselves about the entirety of American history.
To celebrate Black History Month, I try to normalize Blackness in my own mind and in my home. And what I mean by this is that I make an effort to read Black authors like Ta-Nehisi Coates and Angie Thomas, to watch Black movies like Hidden Figures, 12 Years a Slave, Selma, or Black Klansman. And I do this for myself and my family so that Blackness, Black culture, Black issues, Black language ceases to be othered. And in doing so, I'm actively trying to change my own preconceived notions that Blackness is something exotic and strange, and rather understand that Black culture and Black identity may be different from my own, but is equally valuable and should be perceived as perfectly normal in my own mind. Because as long as white people continue to think of racism and bigotry as a Black problem, it will continue to be a problem for all of us. So I would encourage everyone to make a conscious effort to broaden your scope of normal by embracing any and all cultures, but especially the history and richness of Black people in America.
And why is Black History Month important to me? Well, Black history is American history, and we should take the time to not only acknowledge it, but appreciate it and embrace it. During this month, it just feels empowering to expand upon our knowledge and be still in this month of remembrance and recognition. We've all learned about slavery and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but there is so much more to this month that digs deeper into our roots and the reason why we continue to find the perseverance to fight today and take advantage of the opportunities our ancestors opened up for us. It is vital to teach and engage others more about the importance of Black history that is still in the making today. Thank you.
How do I celebrate Black History Month? It's nothing big. My dad will find these movies or documentaries like The Hate You Give or American Skin, and he'll make our whole family just watch it and try and get a lesson out of it that he can't really explain with words. And me personally, sometimes in the morning I listen to Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. So, yeah.
Black History Month is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing the central role they have played in U.S. history. President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976, calling upon the public to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area or endeavor throughout our history. We are honored to share this presentation in celebration of Black History Month. We also are excited to highlight some of our work that we have done in the high school with the Black Student Union.
Ava DuVernay said, "We're talking about diversity. It is not a box to check. It is a reality that should be deeply felt and held and valued by all of us." The purpose and goal for Pine-Richland High School Black Student Union is to focus on issues pertaining to students of color. We strive to maintain a safe environment for all minorities by focusing on respect and understanding of others. Furthermore, we strive to promote a cultural diversity and coexistence of multicultural groups within our school and our community.
We are asking for all students and staff to join us and engage with us in conversations and dialogue about raising awareness for people of color across our nation as well as in our community and in our school. We need your help, and we welcome you with open arms to join us and support us moving forward. We are so excited to see the positive change happening within our schools and are thankful for your encouragement and support. I would like to direct your attention to a message from the members of our PRHS staff.
Young women, young men of color, we add our voices to the voices of your ancestors who speak to you over ancient seas and across impossible mountaintops.
Come up from the gloom of national neglect. You have already been paid for.
Come out of the shadows of irrational prejudice. You owe no racial debt to history.
The blood of our bodies and the prayers of our souls have brought you a future free from shame and bright beyond the telling of it.
We pledge ourselves and our resources to seek for you clean and well-furnished schools, safe and non-threatening streets, employment which makes use of your talents but does not degrade your dignity.
You are the best we have. You are all we have. You are what we have become. We pledge you our whole hearts from this day forward.
Welcome to the second edition of our brand new show, Ramtastic. Let's get started. Now with the news, we'll start off with U.S. news. Be careful while driving. The cold weather has been worse this year. Last week, Sea Turtle Incorporated, a nonprofit, rescued more than 2,500 at-risk turtles from nearby waters in freezing Texas. The next story is out of this world. Last week, February 18th, we witnessed history with another rover landing on Mars. This rover will lead humanity closer to finding out how to colonize on Mars and if there is life outside of Earth. Let's send it to Mr. Irvin to see what he thinks.
I'm really excited about this latest mission to Mars because now it'll be safe to send Matt Damon back there since he had so much trouble the last time. So hopefully the next time we have humans on Mars, it'll be much safer.
Thanks. Interesting facts. The interesting fact today is that tomato sauce was used as medicine in the 1800s. Now to sports.
U.S. sports. The NFL season has concluded, and trades are being discussed as we speak. Sidney Crosby also recently played his 1,000th game. What a legend. Now to PR sports. Pine-Richland boys basketball beat North Allegheny Friday the 19th and lost by only 3 points to Bethel Saturday the 20th. The boys hockey team are on a roll with 5 wins in a row. The boys wrestling team are doing great as well, placing at tournaments. Now let's hear the results of the poll.
So we did another fun poll this week. The question was, what would be the worst thing to hear as you are undergoing anesthesia before a surgery? And the options were, are you sure you remember how to do this procedure? The second was, rats, there goes the lights again. The third was, could you stop that thing from beeping? And the fourth was, okay, pull up the WikiHow article. And the winner of it was the WikiHow article, which beat the, are you sure you know how to do this procedure by a whole 10 votes. Make sure to catch the poll next week. If you were to spend 1 hour with a dangerous animal, what would they be? The first would be an aggressive horse, the second would be a huge bear, the third would be a strong gorilla, and the fourth would be a scary alligator. And back to the main desk.
Thanks, that was great. Well, that's all for today. Make sure you tune in to our next edition of Ramtastic next week. We'll see you all.